What's up? It's Lumpkin, and this is a little mini-series dedicated to my upcoming album, Otherworlds. And this episode is dedicated to the lead single in Euphoria, which is one of the most personal tracks I've ever written. Let's dive in. So let's talk about the concept. I've always been enamored by the word euphoria. I think it's like one of the most magical looking words ever, and to me it always represented the most intense and engulfing state of joy and happiness a person could achieve. And for me, that is something that I constantly seek in life, whether it's playing on stage, being in the company of someone I love, being alone in the middle of Central Park. It's like they all have this power to elevate you to that place of just absolute euphoria. And I wanted to write a song that was a testament to that. I was uncertain and I was a little directionless. I didn't know, where I would take myself. And I met someone who changed that. They kind of pulled me forth into a light of day, which is in the song, but symbolically a better place, a place where I had a clearer version of myself. And I started to think about how can I write a song that encapsulates that crossover into purpose, into happiness from somewhere where you didn't have a direction, you didn't have a sense of self. Writing the song, I wrote it on a grand piano, slightly out of tune grand piano at my friend Zach's house in Jersey. One morning, the sun was like pouring through the windowsill, and I was on an indie folk listening wave, and I came up with that idea for the piano riff, and I started adding things to it, and over the course of a few months, I refined it into this idea, and then eventually that was brought to the co-producer Andros, who came in. We re-recorded all the instruments in the right way, and we sorted through what we needed in the song, what was kind of fluff and what was kind of the core power, what was the nuclear reactor of this thing. And we retracked all the vocals, threw in some choir samples in there, and the version that's out is, I could not be happier. It's completely representational of what I think the song means. Euphoria is the heart of Otherworlds. It's the feeling that draws you forth into that new place and gives you a sense of adventure. And that being said, I can't wait to jump into all the other tracks. I'll see you guys soon. Remember to like and subscribe. Peace out.